friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. It is Black Friday and I went and did some shopping with my daughter and her friend Jordan today. We just went and did some little putzing around at a couple places and then we went and had lunch and then came back and they left already to go to back towards Mount Pleasant. Her friend Jordan has friends here too, so it's kind of cool that, you know, she can come along with Ashley and keep her company in the car. And then we can all go hang out together. We have a really good time together. We had a lot of fun. So, but now it's time to get back to business. We need some bead stuff. So today I have some purchases from last week that came in last week and I just didn't get a chance to open them. I also have a gift from my friend Dawn and I'm so excited to open it and I'm finally getting around to opening it. I wanted to keep it like a surprise so I didn't dig into it or anything. I just popped the box open and then that way it'll be easier for us to get in. But I have like a bunch of different stuff that I kind of wanted to show you guys. And then we'll go from there and see if there's anything we want to play with today and what we can come up with. So I will turn you guys around and we'll take a look. Okay, friends, I got my little palette out here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open the little giftie from my friend Dawn. And we did like a little trade of some strawberry quartz because she needed a certain kind. And then she sent me some too. But then she said, I sent you extra too. So that's so sweet. She's such a sweetie. Okay, so let's take a look. And she used the bag inside the box to cushion it. So we're gonna pull some stuff out here. She's a very good packager. All right, so let's take a peek. All right, so first thing we have here, aww. So I'm gonna read this little card. So this says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like going the wrong way with my camera. One starry night, 3 wise men were carrying gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh on their way to the birth of Jesus, who later became a carpenter and a fisher of men and souls. He had 12 disciples, and he taught them the word of God. Then one dark day of hatred away and death, they tortured him, and he bled from every pore, and they crucified him, and he died for our sins and redeemed us. He rose again and is now seated at the right hand of the Father in heaven. He did all of this in love. And then that was inside with this beautiful bracelet. Look at this gorgeous bracelet. Oh my gosh. So there's the little fish for fisher of men. I bet you these, I wonder if there's like 12 here. Oh, look, there's the little cross made with love. Oh, Dawn, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, where do you get these? Look at these like little clamshells. Oh my gosh, is that ever pretty? My camera is switched sides, so you guys, I'm sorry if I get a little bit off kilter here. I got to keep thinking. I'm so used to being over here to be center, but it's here now. So I'm actually, I've been doing it this way for, the other way for a long time. This is beautiful. I want to put that on right now. This is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Dawn. This is so special. I think this was going to be one that I would just wear all the time and just stack other bracelets with it. That's really beautiful. Thank you, Dawn. That is so pretty. I love the little fish. And we'll keep this because this is nice. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder for me. Okay. And now let's see what else she sent us. Okay. Oh, these are some really beautiful. Look at these. Oh, and they're rough cut too. Just what I love. I love rough cut gems. Look at these. These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Where in the world did you find these? These are so stunning. Wow. And then look at these. These are cool. I like how they're like a window here. That is really neat. That's really, really neat. Dawn, thank you so much. These are so cool. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Those are beautiful. And then we have some, oh, these are really pretty. Little like disc beads or big Heishi beads. And these are polymer clay. Oh, and I think Dawn, you make polymer clay stuff too, don't you? I think that's what I remember you saying. But these are really pretty. So we have some in these really lovely gray swirls, and then we have some purples, and they're so nice. These are just so nice, like stacked together on like a bracelet. Really, really fun. And they're so lightweight too that I love pairing them with something heavier, because you don't feel so bad if you have like some heavy stones or heavy glass, and then you have something light to kind of balance it out a little bit. I love that. Oh, we got some charms and stuff. Let's look at these. I love charms. I've been eyeballing charms lately, guys, because, you know, charm bracelets are really coming back. So we got our little puzzle piece. That's cute. Oh my goodness. This little bird cage. Oh, that's adorable. I want to find out where you shop, girl, because you're finding some cute stuff. We got a little fairy. We have some really beautiful angel wings. She gave me a few of those. Those are really nice. I like those. Those are cute. And we have some more fairies, but they're in an antique bronze. Oh, and look, you can put like a, oh, I bet you this is the same way. Yeah, look, you can put like a little stone in here. Oh, I had this little girl facing the wrong way. That's really cute. I just so happen to have some of those little stones, so that's going to be perfect. There's another one. You can make some really adorable earrings. We have some puzzle pieces in the gold and the silver. Oh, this is cute. I like the enamel like charms like this with cute little patterns on it. This is adorable. I like that. Oh my gosh, how cute. And then we have this little, like the little hand holding the little gem. Oh my gosh, these are adorable little charms. I absolutely love them. Yeah, we're going to have to get into making some charm bracelets or some charm necklaces, because people are loving the charm necklaces too. And then we have some, I think it's turquoise. It looks turquoisey to me. If not, then it's a really nice, shoot, what's it called? Magnesite or something dyed. But Dawn, just let me know, because I kind of feel like it looks like it's, it kind of looks like it could be magnesite, but it also doesn't really matter to me because I love the color and I love the little nuggets. So I'm loving it no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. And oh, we got some other stuff in here. Oh, wow. These are some big hole beads. I was just thinking, because I just ordered a bunch of leather, that I need some more big hole beads. Check these out, you guys. Look at how large hole these are. You could fit several strands of leather through there and then do like a really, you know, like really chunky bracelet. This is fun. Or even I would use this as a necklace focal and just run like several strands of like little tiny beaded beads, you know, or little beads through it. That would be really fun too. These are cute. Thank you. I love stuff like this, like the trade bead or trade bead-esque. I love stuff like that. And these are so super cool. We got some more stuff wrapped in tissue here. Okay, and this is this, I think, the strawberry quartz that she sent me. She had some big chunks, and I sent her all the 8mm side drilled ones that I had left. So she's like, that's the perfect size that I need. She's like, are you willing to trade? I'm like, I'm always willing to trade. So these are some big chunks of strawberry quartz. So this is so stunning. There is actually some like little glitter in there. I kind of feel like it's really, really pretty. It kind of, to me, reminds me of sunstone in a way. But then you have your strawberry like right here. These are gorgeous. I love the tone variant in these. These are really, really pretty. That was a good trade, girl. And I know the name of this and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it right now. And many of you are in the comments shouting it. So just type it in for me so I can try to refresh my brain. But those are really pretty. I love that green color. Oh, there's another one. These are fun, chunky glass. Okay, so these are like a twist, and then they have like little facets on them. So these are really pretty. She knows I love the chunky beads. I do love some chunky beads, that's for sure. And then we have some green glass rondelles. I think these might be check. So they have also the little square facets on them, or octagon facets or something, but really, really cool looking. And I love that these have like just all the facets. They're like a chunkier rondelle. They're not like a real thin rondelle. I love these. These are really, really pretty. Dawn, thank you so much. This is some gorgeous stuff here, girl. I'm going to have to really think about like what I want to do. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to leave this on the tray. So we're going to leave this on the tray because we have some other stuff that we're going to open up as well. And some stuff we're just opening and not designing with. Some stuff we're going to want to design with. But I want to gather up some other things and that are sitting here next to me so I can show you. And we're going to leave this right here on the tray because we're going to bring this back to us in a little bit. And we're probably going to make something. And we might use some combination of other stuff that I got, or maybe just this. I don't know yet. But hold on one sec. I'm going to switch this around and grab some more things. Okay, so next we're going to look at Danielle's November project box. And we're going to take a peek and see what we have in here. So her project box is called Out of This World for November. Let me get the little sheet out here. What's really awesome about her project box, you guys, is I mean, if you want, you can design on your own. You don't need to follow her stuff, but she gives you everything you need to make her projects. So there's a little list. Okay, so this is November and December project box. So it's not just November, it's December as well. And she has a little scanning thing here so you can get all the patterns and stuff. But she also does do like all the the YouTube tutorials for some of these too. So that's really, really cool. And I'm excited to do some of this stuff. So let's start here. So of course we're going to have some seed beads. And I think I want to see. Yeah, she's got seed beads, 8-0, 11-0, 15-0. So let's take a look. So we got some Miyuki beading thread. This is really nice, a whole spool of it. And it looks like it's like a purplish gray. So let me see, it should say in here somewhere, I'm thinking. Oh, maybe not. But anyway, she sent a whole spool, so you could use this with all your things that you're doing here. And then we have, okay, so I want to look at the tubes here. So it looks like we have Miyuki cubes in Nebula. I love that mix. And then we have, I think these are the, okay, so these are 15-0. It's called Dark Matter. We have Miyuki berry beads, which are these. This is Dark Matter. And I believe this one is, this is the Nebula. This one is the 11-0 Milky Way mix. And then these are the 8.0 Pulsar mix. How fun is that? And then she always sends like some little findings and stuff, which is fantastic, you guys. So she's got her stitch in. These are like stitch in button pairs. So Tiara Cast makes them, and you just stitch these in, and you can hook your button onto it for your class. And then we have a bunch of stuff. So we have some ear wires. We have some other like stitch and endings, some lobster clasps, some jump rings. Like she wants to make sure that you have the things that you need. And then we have this lovely bag. So let's take a look at this. So we have some mini duos. The mini duos are Purple, Jet AB, and Seafoam. Oh my gosh, I love these colors together. Danielle, you are so good with color. I love it. Those are really, really pretty. Those are going to be fun to work with. I love the little mini duos. They're so stinking cute. They're like super duos, but the babies. All right, so let's put that one in there. Did I lose one? No, okay. And then we have this really cool check glass mix. So this one is a custom check glass mix that she did. So you have some rondelles, some table cuts, just really pretty colors. Like she says, orchid, teal, blues. Look at these really pretty table cuts. I love this really pretty like light purple. And then there's so much fire polish in here, you guys. This is beautiful. Look at these rondelles. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. I love this mix. Danielle's got such a good eye for color and shape too. I'm like, I love that. That makes me so happy. And then we have some strands here. So we have this 6mm fire polish in multi-blue. So you got some deep, like almost like a Montana blue, and then some really light blue here. Very, very gorgeous. These beautiful flowers. Look at these check flowers, you guys. These are so amazing. Oh, I love the flowers. And then we also have some little rounds, and these are 4mm, and the color is called Blue Glow. So that's Danielle's project box for November and December. So many fun things, you guys. Like, this is amazing. Like, I have so many things now that I just opened up that I'm like, oh, wow, I got some work cut out for me, don't I? Not work, but fun work, right? So I'm going to pack this one away. Like I said, we're not going to use any of these for any design today. These are for me to do along with Danielle on her videos and with her patterns. It's just a little something that I gift myself, and it'll keep me busy all winter long. So not that I'm not busy ever, but keep my hands busy, right? If I'm not in a, like jewelry making mood, I can even just sit down and do a little bit of stitching and, on the couch while I'm watching TV, and, it'll be nice. So it's one of those nice relaxing things I get to do for myself. So I'm going to put these away real quick, and then we're going to bring our stuff back out that I have pushed off to the side. And we're going to put some things together, and we're going to make something really, really pretty. So I'll be right back. Okay, so next we're going to look at Danielle's November project box. And we're going to take a peek and see what we have in here. So her project box is called Out of This World for November. Let me get the little sheet out here. What's really awesome about her project box, you guys, is if you want, you can design on your own. You don't need to follow her stuff, but she gives you everything you need to make her projects. So there's a little list. Okay, so this is November and December project box. So it's not just November, it's December as well. And she has a little scanning thing here, so you can get all the patterns and stuff. But she also does do like all the you know, the YouTube tutorials for some of these too. So that's really, really cool. And I'm excited to do some of this stuff. So let's start here. So of course we're going to have some seed beads. And I think I want to see, yeah, I just got seed beads, 8 0, 11 0, 15 0. So let's take a look. So we got some Mayuki beading thread. This is really nice, a whole spool of it. And it looks like it's like, looks like a purplish gray. So let me see, it should say in here somewhere, I'm thinking. Oh, maybe not. But anyway, she sent a whole spool, so you could use this with all your things that you're doing here. And then we have, okay, so I want to look at the tubes here. So it looks like we have Mayuki cubes in Nebula. I love that mix. And then we have, I think these are the, okay, so these are 15-0. It's called Dark Matter. We have Mayuki Berry Beads, which are these. This is Dark Matter. And I believe this one is, this is the Nebula. This one is the 11-0 Milky Way mix. And then these are the 8-0 Pulsar mix. How fun is that? And then she always sends like some little findings and stuff, which is fantastic, you guys. So she's got her stitch in. These are like stitch in button pairs. So TierraCast makes them, and you just stitch these in, and you can hook your button onto it for your class. And then we have a bunch of stuff. So we have some ear wires. We have some other like stitch and endings, some lobster clasps, some jump rings. Like she wants to make sure that you have the things that you need. And then we have this lovely bag. So let's take a look at this. So we have some mini duos. The mini duos are Purple, Jet AB, and Sea Foam. Oh my gosh, I love these colors together. Danielle, you are so good with color. I love it. Those are really, really pretty. Those are going to be fun to work with. I love the little mini duos. They're so stinking cute. They're like super duos, but the babies. All right, so let's put that one in there. Did I lose one? No. Okay. And then we have this really cool check glass mix. So this one is a custom check glass mix that she did. So you have some rondelles, some table cuts, just really pretty colors. Like she says, orchid, teal, blues. Look at these really pretty table cuts. I love this really pretty like light purple. And then there's so much fire polish in here, you guys. This is beautiful. Look at these rondelles. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. I love this mix. Danielle's got such a good eye for color and shape too. I'm like, I love that. That makes me so happy. And then we have some strands here. So we have this 6mm fire polish in multi-blue. So you got some deep, like almost like a Montana blue, and then some really light blue here. Very, very gorgeous. These beautiful flowers. Look at these check flowers, you guys. These are so amazing. Oh, I love the flowers. And then we also have some little rounds, and these are 4mm, and the color is called Blue Glow. So that's Danielle's project box for November and December. So many fun things, you guys. Like, this is amazing. Like, I have so many things now that I just opened up that I'm like, oh, wow, I got some work cut out for me, don't I? Not work, but fun work, right? So I'm going to pack this one away. Like I said, we're not going to use any of these for any design today. These are for me to do along with Danielle on her videos and with her patterns. It's just a little something that I gift myself, and it'll keep me busy all winter long. So not that I'm not busy ever, but keep my hands busy, right? If I'm not in a, like jewelry making mood, I can even just sit down and do a little bit of stitching at, on the couch while I'm watching TV, and, it'll be nice. So it's one of those nice relaxing things I get to do for myself. So I'm going to put these away real quick, and then we're going to bring our stuff back out that I have pushed off to the side. And we're going to put some things together, and we're going to make something really, really pretty. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so let's start with the beautiful items that my friend Dawn sent. I'm going to save these because I really want to do these with some leather, and I don't have any leather pulled out right now. So we're going to save those for now. But what we are going to do is, I think I want to use these. They almost remind me of some like little ice cubes. So let's use these in a design. And I think I want to make a bracelet. So we're going to do that. We are also going to pick out like a cute little charm here. Maybe I want to do a fairy, and I can glue a little gemmy right there. So let's do that. I also think I want to use some of her gray polymer. Oh, no, I think we should do the purple. Yeah, let's do the purple, because that's going to be a stunner right there. Let's do that. We'll save the gray ones. So I'm going to grab my little gemmies that I have. So I think we'll use those. And then let's see if there's anything in my pile here that we might want to use as well. I'm not really sure, because I didn't get any colors that really like go with it. But then I'm wondering if I did the gray, I could do some of these blue with it, and that would look really cool. I mean, I could probably still do it with the purple. Actually, it doesn't look bad with the purple, does it? But let's see what the gray would look like, because so I'm going to grab the gray, pull those out of there. Actually, I like the gray better with that. We'll save the purple for another day. But this looks really good together. And we can do a nice strung bracelet and use this as a little charm. I can dig out my stringing wire that we're going to use, and also, crimps and all that stuff too. So I'm going to leave this one here, and then I'm going to put this stuff aside, and I'm going to be right back with all the other things that we're going to need today. Okay, friends, I got some soft flex beading wire here in medium. We are using the fluorite color. I thought it'd be cool because this has the green in it. Using silver findings, I've got my 2 crimp tubes, my 4mm jump ring for our charm, and I have this really cool clasp that I think if I like it, I'm going to start carrying them. So you get like a big like ring, like closed ring like this, and then this is like a little latch, and it just kind of snaps together and it hooks in. Really, really cool. So let's go through real quick. So our friend Wendy, after she passed, I became an owner of her little gems. And I haven't used a bunch of them, but I absolutely love them all. And we're just going to kind of decide what we want to use. And here's one that's kind of like it's called light gray. So let me just, that one's not that kind. This one's a flat back. We don't want a flat back. We want one that's kind of like pointy, whatever that's called. Oh. We don't want a flat back. So let me take a look here and see what all we have. And we have this whole big bag. Okay, we have some of these. These all have like really pretty colors in it too. So here's like a little, let me see, let me grab something to pick one up. It's like a little green one here. Ooh, that looks gorgeous. I like that. We have that one, so that's a possibility. Let's see what else we have. Here's one that's a little more like glittery and opaque in a way. And this one has like a bunch of sizes in it. Let me see. Oh. Let's see what that one looks. I keep getting so close. Okay, so my husband and his son are playing a game. Oh, look at this one, you guys. That one's a little bit big though. Do we have anything smaller? Let me see. Oh yeah, there's a little baby one right there. Ooh, yes, we found the one that we're going to use. So I'm going to put all these back where they belong. She took such care to be super organized and so much better than probably what I would have done with these. Good job. Good job, Wendy. All right, so we're going to glue her real quick, and then we will do everything else while our glue is drying. But this is like such a, look at this case, you guys. I have like so many in there. There's so many wonderful ones, and every now and then I get to use something. So I need to try to make it a priority to use more. I'm going to use the GS Hypo Cement so I can use the little precision tip to really get in there. And I'm going to put some glue in there. Okay, if I got too much, I can clean it off. Oh, I have such a hard time putting the needle back in this little skinny tube. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Okay, so now we can drop this little guy in. I know I had tweezers here somewhere, but where they went, I have no idea. You guys know how I am. You know I don't do well with keeping myself organized. Like I'll be organized for like a day and then something happens. So we're just going to carefully pick it up. Let's see if I can just tap it in there. Okay, we got her. All right, so our stone is in our little fairy's hands. Very, very cute. Look at her, she's so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna set her aside and she's gonna dry while we're doing everything else. All right, so let's see what we've got going on here. So I think what we're gonna do, this is gonna be fun. Let's see, which side do I wanna open up? I think I wanna open up this side because I like the way these are shaped a lot. So let's go ahead and cut this side. And we'll do like a little stack of these with it. We don't need a ton of them because we got a lot of these really pretty green ones that I want them to be like the star of the show. So we're going to measure around our wrist. These are chunkier beads, so they're going to need a little more room. So I'm going to just kind of bring this out a little ways like so. And we're going to cut here, and I'll let you know how much I have here. go. I need to jump on and order. I think that Softflex might have these on sale this week, or have like a coupon going or something over on their website for stringing material. So I'm going to have to go check that out. I think I remember seeing an email, or it could have even just been a fever dream, and I just don't remember, you guys, but we'll see. All right, so this is 12 inches. So we're going to go ahead on one end, we're going to crimp it because we're going to do like an asymmetrical pattern. So we're just going to put this right through there after we grab our crimp. That's important, Jody, don't forget your crimp. And just slide that in here. Like that. There we go. We're going to use our magical crimpers. And if you guys are wondering, the video before this one, I did, or 2 videos before this one, I did one on crimps and what I recommend and everything else. So go check that out. It's like, I think it's the video from, oh, actually, yeah, I think it's the video from Friday. So from today, it came out today. So when you see this one, it probably won't be till maybe Sunday. So just go back to Fridays on my page, and then you'll see it's all about crimping. So I think that you'll find it informative. And if you had questions about crimping, I think it'll answer a lot of your questions. All right, so that ends up going right up to the end. So we're going to need something tiny there. So let's go ahead and start with the blue. Since we know that that's going to happen, we'll start with the blue on this end, and then that'll give me, I'll go find a like a spacer for the other side. So let's just start with these blue ones. And we're just gonna stack them on top of each other. I'm not really paying too much of attention to which ones I'm grabbing. I'm just kind of picking them up and stacking them on. All right, and that won't fit through there twice, so we'll go ahead and snip off our tail. Most of the time I like it better when they fit through the bead twice, but not all beads have holes big enough for that. So just snip that off. Maybe I should grab a spacer now so I can do a spacer on both ends to make it look the same. I'm gonna do that real quick here. I'm just gonna reach over here and grab some spacers. All right, so I got some spacers, and I think I want to go something small. So I've got these like little faceted round ones here. So I think we'll use those. We'll put one of those on each end. Now just kind of blend in with everything else, and it'll be like perfect. So let's put that on here. And then now we can throw our blue ones on here. And then this one. My son and his girlfriend came over this afternoon. She works at a really great Mexican restaurant that does, you know, authentic things. And she helps, you know, do all like the cooking and everything there. And they did their annual tamale making. So you pre-order your tamales by the dozen. And then they have all these orders, and then they fill them. And she brought them over to me. Like they freeze them for you so that, you know, they don't go bad or anything like that waiting. But they freeze them for you too. And I think this one we're just going to leave out. And then you have your tamales. And that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. They're already cooked. They just need to be heated up and good to go. Okay, yeah, that is going to look really cool with the green. I'm going to love that. And then we can do our gray beads in between. See, we're using some nice light polymer clay in between our heavier stones. Like that. Oh yeah, that looks cool. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, so let's use a bigger one here. Oh man, I love these. These are so pretty. They're like little ice cubes. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Love them. This is going to be a really cool bracelet. And we have our little fairy with her little gem in her hands too. All right, we're going to try this on and see how it looks. So we're going to definitely need to put a few more of these beads on. Maybe 2. We'll save a couple of them. Oh yeah, this is going to look so great. This is going to be one of those nice chunky bracelets. Okay, and now we're at, I think, the position to where we can pretty much get ready to add, we can actually add that on. So let me put our little spacer on. We have 3 that we get to save. Let me just pop that on, make sure it doesn't fall in. Nope, it'll get stuck there, so that's kind of perfect. We want that. And then we're going to put this side of our clasp on. So like I said, with these, if I like the way these work out, I'm going to start carrying clasps like this in my Etsy shop. So as a matter of fact, I have some now that I might just kind of put up as like, you know, you can get one, you know, and, you know, of course it'll be priced properly for one. And then that way you guys can try it too. And if you love them, you know, let me know and, you know, tell me a yay or nay, or if you're like, oh, they're all right, you know, they're a clasp. But I think, because so far, I think I'm going to like them. I like the way, how cool they are. Like they're just a little bit different from what I've been getting. And I like the shapes and I like the locking clasp on it. I think that'll solve a lot of, you know, people's worries about like, am I going to lose my bracelet? Is it going to come undone? Or I've had friends say, you know, toggle clasps, unless that bracelet is like, you know, tight on my wrist, it comes undone. Or I need to make sure that the bar is long enough, you know, and that kind of limits you if you buy them by the set. I mean, if you go to like None Designs and order, you know, and buy your, buy them like as separates, then you can make sure and, you know, go by the diameter of the ring and make sure that your bar is a lot longer. Okay, there we go. That looks fantastic. We're going to trim this part here. And this is also the other reason why I wanted to use the green stringing wire, because it looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. Because if you can see it in between, oh, I might have made that too snug. Uh-oh. Will it still go around? I didn't do my thing. Oh no, guys, I mean, that's a little snug. Let me see if I can get this crimp off here and we will loosen it up a little bit. I have plenty of string to go through. So let's just see if we can get this off here real quick. If I can safely get that crimp off, then I don't need to restring it. Otherwise, I might just have to restring it. It's like I forgot I was working with big beads. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that off there. You know what? I'm going to restring it off camera. So this is one of those things where like I wasn't really paying attention, but when you're using big beads like this, it can stiffen up your strand really, really quick. So I'm going to, of course, save the strand that's in here because I will be able to use it on like a skinnier bead bracelet, definitely. But I'm just going to go ahead and restring this and we will be good to go. So I'll be right back and this will be all restrung. Okay, I got it restrung, and now this time, before I even like put my clasp anywhere near there, we are going to kind of like spin this around on itself like this because we want it to retain a round shape, right? We want it to be able to go around my wrist. And like I said, this is why I'm also using color bead stringing wire. So when you see little peaks of it in your design, it's going to look cool. So we have our new crimp on there and our clasp, and I'm just going to very carefully lift this up and go through my crimp And I don't think we're even going to try to pull it through a bead. We're just going to put it through here because I think I tightened it up too much putting it through a bead too. So we're just going to do the crimp. Okay, like so. And we can slide that down just a tad. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I can cut a crimp off, but not every time. This time it was not going to happen. That crimp was on there. It was going to stay there for good. All right, so now we do have plenty of room for this to be wrapped around my wrist and clasped. So let me make sure my wires are squared away here. Not all twisted up. Okay, so we got that all taken care of. There we go. All right, so now we have our bracelet all made. And look, when you wear it like this, it's gonna be like perfectly around my wrist. Now let's see if our little, it should be set. And yeah, I think it is, so that's good. Let's go ahead and open this little jump ring up. And I feel like we're gonna dangle her right from this large clasp because it's big enough to do that with. See, this would also make a great front closure for a necklace because it gives you plenty of room to hang charms and other little gemmies and stuff. So let's just go ahead and put her right on here. I think, did I use a large enough jump ring? No, maybe not. Let me grab another jump ring, bigger size. And here we go. Got some bigger ones here. Got that one. That should work. And we'll pop her open. That's much better, yeah. Oh yes, this is much better. Oh, this is so cute. That's gonna be adorable. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, let's get it on. And let's see how easy this is to use. So you pop it open, probably before you get it on your wrist, by pulling up on this little lever right here. The first time you go to do it, it's rough, it's pretty hard. But after that, it opens easier for you, but not so easy that it would like come undone and fall off your wrist. Let me just hook that on here. There we go. And just snap that shut. And now we have, look at how cute all my bracelets look together. So now we have our sweet little fairy here. Of course, she's backwards because of how I'm wearing it. But there she is with her gem. And then we have these beautiful icy green stones, some polymer clay to balance it out, and then our navy blue stones as well. This clasp is really fantastic. Look at how nice it is. It's very like clean lines, just really pretty. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I think this one was a lot of fun. It was fun for me to be able to catch up on opening some stuff, and I'm glad you guys were here with me for that because it's definitely things I want to share with you. I want you to see what I got coming into my home, whether I picked it out or somebody sent it to me as a gift. Again, Dawn, thank you so much, one, for this really beautiful, very special to me bracelet, and then for all the little goodies that you sent too. You're just such a sweetheart. All right, guys, I'm sending you all my love, and I hope you have the most wonderful the rest of your evening. I'm going to go heat myself up a couple tamales. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.